I love this.
I'm so
Breaking
fast. I'm
in.
so speedy, bro.
Breaking it.
And now it's
All
time to
right,
not
all
touch anything for the rest of the stream.
All right, do I pronounce your name Elarene?
Ellarine.
Ellarine. Okay, I read everyone's name when I'm just like in my head, and most of the time it isn't how it's actually pronounced.
Pull up my.
Hey, why does this thing look like beans?
You're standing in fire.
Why do you look like
He's on
beans?
fire.
Why am
He's drowning, guys.
I feel like I
drowning.
ate something bad.
Oh,
I don't think
it's
the
a
beans
disaster.
are good beans.
I'm-
This is what your character looks like.
Damn, maybe I should try
we
that
are
sometime.
we are 5 minutes in.
I got you.
Thanks.
Okay,
So-
Dude, we're tripping.
It's
You're
not
just
me,
Savvy.
right, guys?
So let's let me paint the picture for you.
We're painting the picture.
I'm not sure who was all here to watch the first session, so some of you might know more than others about the events that have happened leading up to this. But
I was not here for it.
I think
wasn't either.
yeah, Naren was,
I was not here.
partly there, and then life happened, I think. But you all are lacking the lore. For those that were here and were a part of the lore, like resident chat member My Secret, you know, in the events of the first game, we had our kind of villain introduction, this figure that some of you may know named Akaz. Naren's done some pretty good art on that. NGL. That whole storyboard happened. It's been a few months though, and as you guys have arrived to our silly man, if I ping this, does it bring it the camera? It does. Our silly man here. You know, he's been existing. He kind of got stabbed. Not the best.
Oh gosh.
But you know,
Like
he's
it in the good way? Or...
no, like he got impaled by a sword.
Oh,
Is that why it looks like
There's
this?
a good way.
Yeah.
so what we need to do is finish the job, is what you're saying. That's our mission.
Whoa, Savvy.
Oh, you're allowed to just hang out and come and go as you please. But he also has a quest for you, as he so often does for people.
He's lighting up.
He
Oh
approaches.
my gosh.
Wait.
Guys, he's actually crazy.
He can bust. No, I'm just
Wait,
kidding.
I don't know how to scroll down.
So Naren and Ella, you two can see that as he approaches, he has a little bit of a very slight, kind of like limp in his step, maybe, and he tries to conceal it, which, you know, Dom and Sav don't really seem to notice, but
Okay.
he is, you know, it's only been a couple of in-game months since the events of the first session, and Zaka borderline almost died, so he's obviously recovering to your watchful eyes, and he seems to kind of clutch at his chest area, like, you know, masquerading it by like just taking a little pose with his arm under his chest. But he hands you a package, Ella,
Okay.
and it seems to have if you like move it around, it has like a little jingle to it, like it's not completely full. Something slides back and forth in this little box,
Okay.
and there's a letter that he hands you as well, and he says, I request you to undertake this journey for me. I am still recovering and unable to leave. And he just kind of stands there, T-posing.
Are all of the details
No head in the box?
inside this letter?
No, what?
He says, well, the note itself is directed to an individual, an old friend of mine, and you know, it is sealed, but he says You're looking for a goblin named
Oh.
Zogzabad the Sage.
Hold up, guys.
Him.
Hear me out. We
Oh,
don't know what this quest is all about. So let's commit a federal crime and open a read through the mail.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Not
where,
yet.
where was this? Where was this goblin seen last?
um,
Do you know?
he opens your maps, as game characters so often do, and he points to this frozen region to the north, and he says, "Here in the frozen wastes, you will find his abode. I do not know his exact location, but I believe you will find him sooner than you think.
Okay.
He owes me a favor from when I saved his life." He kind of
Indeed.
goes, he leaves the room for a minute, but then he comes back and he gives you pretty much the essentials that you would need to go on a prolonged journey from, civilization. So you don't really need to worry about
Oh,
those kind of details. And he approaches
Now
Naren and he says,
Me, no
oh.
way.
I want you to take this.
Let's go.
I can only spare one of these currently.
On the ground.
on the ground.
A life gem.
Hey, yo.
You should be able to pick it up with if you like double click on it.
Hey,
Looks
I'm finally
bloody and
gonna get a
scrumptious.
life.
I'm taking it.
And he says, these gems are a bit of a rarity, but should something tragic befall one of you or someone out there, you can use this to fix things.
Thank you, good sir.
that is a very valuable gift.
Kind of
Mhm.
rattle
Yeah, we're-
behind. Like, even me, I'm dead already. I just come back anyhow.
Yeah, wait, does this thing kill Dom if we use it on him?
You know, he
Walk the fox, you'll be up on the chopping block.
he goes back here and he starts to hit the thinking man pose on that question.
He went back.
But yeah.
Alright, here's what I think.
Hmm.
We either just don't ever use it on Dom, or we do it right now and just see
No.
what happens.
No.
We are not
Sorry.
going to do that because who knows, it might actually kill him.
Yeah. It might
It's
actually
not
come in handy too.
Tough. You're standing right next to me.
I want your back.
I'm going north. I don't know what you guys are doing. Oh,
Oh
wait,
no.
this is not the way out. Never mind.
Oh goodness.
To the frozen wastes of the north to find a goblin sage.
The goblin sage.
Alright, guys. Are you ready to head out?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, let's go south to go north, guys. Whee!
I'll be right next to you,
Whee!
fox.
Whee! Wait, why did I
Yippee.
stop moving? Okay, there we go.
Over here.
What are all these like little entryways off? Oh, never mind. It's just a
Oh,
It's a
wall.
shit.
fireplace.
This is so cool. Hold on.
Off they go. Me.
Okay, guys, who has the highest charisma? I think we should try to riz up some merchant and get a ride.
Here, let me freeze you.
We've been frozen, so
Oh gosh.
So who?
I will talk to the merchant.
Okay,
What's your charisma level?
you wish to engage the merchant. What do you seek?
Help us get there, otherwise I'll cut your head off.
oh shit.
I
I'm
don't
sh-
think his charisma's good.
I'm straight up intimidating him.
Dom, are you sure that's the way we should take? Should we be?
Yeah,
are you sure
we're in
you need
friendly
to?
territory right now. Like if
I
we
am-
anger the merchant, none
I
of
am
the
playing my
others will want to
character.
take
Let me
this.
see how much. Make your intimidation roll.
Oh, son of a...
10.
Oh, don't.
I rolled so low. That is so abysmal. I hate it.
Okay. The merchant. Let's see. Okay.
Oh gosh, how are you rolling the dice?
Oh, that was
Magic.
I had him clicked. That's my bad. The merchant looks at you and he says, Yes, take this. And he offers you a single gold coin.
We're rich.
May it guide your path, my brave
Let's
skeleton.
go.
He is simply unfazed. He's an unfazed redhead.
Oh, dumb.
I throw the coin back at him. How much your fucking money?
Oh my goodness.
No, I want the money.
All right, he'll give it to you, Sav. Add 1 gold to your sheet. You have 101
Let's
now.
go. It's just like the Dalmatians.
The north is a fairly uncharted region, not very inhabited by the common races. Let me request it. How do I do this? Request with roll.
Stop, you want to know the funny part?
What?
Oops, my bad.
I've thought I almost guarantee I've thought because it's 17.
I think Naren
Naren
has the best survival. That's why I picked her.
Oh, thank
Oh,
goodness.
shit.
Oh, thank goodness.
I think mine's only +2.
Okay, excellent. So Naren, somehow you
We're
become
leading.
the leader,
Let's go.
and you head off.
We're heading off.
You follow a road for some time, but eventually you realize that it's time to leave, and so you start wading through the vegetation as you lead your party. Your interesting party of companions, and before you know it, it starts to give way to the snow. You know, this climate shift as the temperature drops and rain turns to snowflakes, and you start to, maybe equip some of your cloaks and coats. And you find yourselves kind of standing on a plateau of sorts that oversees this frozen coastline that makes up this region. There is a mountain range that dots the coast, full of cliffs, and there are some forests, but it is a rather plainsy area, full of grazing packs of animals, and maybe you spot the odd wolf hunting in the brush. And you reach what you would say is a pretty good spot to make camp in this region. Because you don't really know where you're gonna start per se. Oh, I forgot I had the alerts on. That's me. But here you stand at your little mock campsite. It is snowing. It is reaching the end of the day. I don't know if the audio thing is working right for the campfire, but
It is. I hear it.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't
I hear
set
the
me on
bugs.
fire though, so I think our fire isn't very warm.
I was just waiting for that. I saw you go into the fire and
Yeah,
was
Set
just
him on
waiting
fire.
for the
I got you.
Set him on fire.
Wait, I thought I was safe. I thought I was getting the good stuff. You know, like when you get real close to the campfire and everyone's like, back up, you're gonna hurt yourself. And you're like, nah, I'm gonna stay right by the fire.
Somebody back up. You're
got
gonna
you.
hurt
You
yourself.
don't say these things to the dungeon master.
Fine, I'll sit back here. You know, guys, I feel mildly suspicious.
Mildly suspicious.
Yeah, see, because we're in the middle of a big open area with a fire in the dark so everyone can see us. And we have rocks around us that are obscuring our view from certain areas of the field where people could approach us.
Well, do you want me to fly up or something? Or fly up.
They
real
have a
fast?
death wish to come this way.
Yeah, no. Maybe you should check out the sky to make sure we're not being crept up on by 527 people who want to murder us in our sleep.
Oh goodness.
It sounds
Not that
like
I'm
an
paranoid.
awful lot of people.
Not that I'm paranoid about just sitting in the middle of nowhere with the quiet, the crickets chirping, nothing happening, just spending a nice quiet night together.
Stop. The most you should be scared of is me jumping over the fire at you.
Oh my goodness.
Zaka, am I able to do that? Fly up real fast and then come back down.
Yeah, you could. So if you go to your items, you'll see your boots. These are worn actually. Let me put them on you. There you go. Yeah, I'll put those there.
Ooh.
Oh,
So yeah, while
oh
you
my gosh, Naren is Hermes.
can use the boots to fly for up to 4 hours. So you could just start flying around and looking around for a while.
Slay.
Yeah, you don't really see too much out of the. I mean, like you definitely see packs of animals wandering about, and you see predators laying in ambush for smaller creatures, but you don't see, people or human-like life.
Okay.
Maybe you
Pretty
see
good.
in the distance there is sort of like what looks like a ruin of sorts that leads into the mountains, but you don't see anything besides that. Dom can just stay awake the whole night while everyone sleeps.
Yeah, I don't need sleep.
Let's go.
I'm pretty sure that's
Wait,
not a
wait,
bad
wait.
thing.
Yeah.
Dom, your alignment is evil. You wouldn't like do something while we're sleeping, right?
How angry am I right now?
You know, I feel like you're just open to a bit of tomfoolery. You know, I feel like my sleeping bag is in severe risk of getting a knife wound.
If you turn around and go to sleep right now, nothing happens.
All right, I'm gonna go to sleep. I trust it. I trust it.
I
No,
was
we're
about
gonna
to
avenge
say,
me.
I can cast protection from good and evil.
You could.
Yeah.
Isn't that concentration? You have to be awake for that.
Well, I mean, I'm an elf. I can trance for 4 hours.
All right, you know what?
It's
You know what? I'm
also-
gonna
it
have to
al-
sleep
also
at
only
some
lasts
point
for
and
10
hope
minutes.
Dom doesn't kill me. So we'll let.
But yeah, Dom, you stay awake through the night. So this makes this kind of funny, I think. Because what do you do? Do you just sit there the whole night like that?
I sit there staring into the fire,
Okay,
just contemplating.
That's so.
that's
Sick.
perfect.
Yeah.
So
It's so real.
It's a normal bonfire kind of night, you know?
this just makes the encounter so much funnier than when I planned it. So you almost look inanimate, I would say, to a level that from what is approaching you just considers you to not be there or asleep in place. So you see just slowly creeping up on you. Yeah, you see a large creature riding another creature. Begin to approach you, and he's sneaking up, but he's large. But yeah, he slowly approaches his giant beast steed crouching low to the ground, and
Oh, goodness.
he oversees all of you. What do you do, Dom? He doesn't seem to understand that you are there, like awake.
So I'm going to rip my great sword out and yell "purge," and then it's going to light on fire. And I'm going to yell it so that way hopefully these people wake up.
Okay, everyone, let me.
Oh, wake up.
Boom.
Savvy
Boom.
should stay asleep. That'd be funny.
Oops. I keep hitting the wrong button.
Don't be ridiculous. I went to bed paranoid. I went.
Oh, that's true.
But when you do that and everyone wakes up, this large giant he's a giant, so he stops and his mount stands up straight and he says, "Oi, I am the Lord of the North. I demand you pay your tax to be here."
All right, I'm gonna yell, "Don't tread on me," and then take out my short bow and shoot at him.
Oh.
We're
I
not
want a blood
citizens in
tax
this
from
area.
you.
He has no legal justification to demand taxes. Shoot him! Shoot him!
Here, I'm gonna roll a wait.
We're just going
I yell
straight in,
back
bro.
at him as Sav shoots. I want your blood as my tax. So what's the difference?
You know what? Dom and I are aligned on this one. And then I would attack
Normal.
with just normal. Okay.
Okay, excellent.
I could get a 23 out of 20.
So
Yeah, with your bonuses.
hit the damage one now, back where you right below attack.
Damage. Normal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he takes 5 damage and you guys begin a combat. Me.
Mess him up. Mess him up.
Is he still attached to this guy? I need to unattach
He might have
him.
money on him too. I'm chaotic good, guys. I swear.
Boom. Boom.
Actually, right before we finish him off, we ought to ask about our guy. You know, see if he
Oh,
can give us
shoot.
any intel. It's like a negotiation for freeing him, because that would be worth more than money.
Freeing him. Freeing him from what?
Yeah.
No, this guy's
Us.
dead. I need
Us.
blood.
Freeing him from Dom, you know? We all hold Dom back. And, huh?
Okay, Sav.
Why is there a magic circle
So
on me?
it's your
Dom,
turn.
Dom, what's your dex, by the way?
14.
Okay, you would go before me then. My dex is 11.
Alright. I have a magic
We rolled the
circle on
same
me and I
thing.
feel mildly threatened.
Yeah, that's just showing whose turn it is. But yeah, it do
Okay.
be your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna do short bow again. Attack.
That's a crit.
Wow.
Oh,
Holy shoot.
Roll the
natural 20.
roll the damage, and it should say like critical or something like that.
That was the normal.
That was the normal. That's okay. You could just roll the
Huh?
normal again if you want.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hold
So
on, I can do critical. Oh
Yeah.
wait, no I can't. I'll do normal again. Wait, no, I can do critical. Okay, I'm doing critical.
do critical.
Forget
instead.
that roll.
What the fuck?
Howl!
That's hilarious.
Apply.
The game really just said 7.
No.
Yeah. It's so sad.
Lucky 7, you know?
So to give you, because you know, I do have to remember that the two of you are very new. So generally, when your turn happens, you can do something and you can also move. So you don't have to stay here if you want. You can move up to 30 feet away if you like. So you can, you know,
Alright.
run and hide and get out of the range of this very big dude with a very big club.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
Also,
run this way.
As a rogue, he can bonus action hide. I believe that's
Yes.
so he
Can
can
I
get sneak
hide right
attack.
here?
Yes.
Okay, I want to hide right here, because that way I might be able to sneak up behind him and just assassinate him. Stealth.
Yes.
And I'm
Normal.
doing normal. Holy shoot!
A crit.
It's
self.
because he's new. It's because he's new. I'm
It's true.
I'm on good guys.
No,
I'm
that
like
is
Kazuma
that's
from
absolutely true.
Konosuba. I'm stupid, but man, I just keep rolling right.
Oh my god,
Okay,
Savvy.
so we got Sav on a 27 hiding. Okay, sounds good. The ogre's turn. He is enraged by this little scamp that just shot him and dashed off. So he will approach.
Savvy, no.
He'll approach Naren, dismounting his creature,
Oh, it's over.
and he's going to
Sorry.
hit you with his
Did you
club.
just say it's ogre?
Let's see here. Attack. Boom.
It's ogre. Oh,
Oh.
shit.
He hits you.
Oh no.
And he'll roll his damage. Okay, so you get walloped.
Oh,
I
gosh.
get half, bro. I get half.
Oh my
Holy
gosh. Really?
shit.
I
He's
got
dumb.
you. Apply. So yeah, you get absolutely smacked. Like the force just takes the breath out of you. You probably get like launched over here.
Oh no.
You fly past Ella and just crumple, and he says, "It is too late now. You will pay your tax in blood." And he ends his turn here. It's your
Wait
turn,
a
Ella.
second. This guy's Dom. Do you know this guy?
Okay.
No, but he's taking my blinds. I'm going to bleed him dry.
Can I cast animal friendship on the elk, and then convince it to be our friend, so then it can headbutt the ogre?
Okay, DC 12 wisdom against the elk. He natural 20s. That's crazy.
Damn it. Okay.
Or well, no, he didn't natural 20. He just passed. That's why it's green.
Okay.
Yeah. So he looks at you. And but you know you're a druid, and your connection with nature is quite innate. He does look rather disgruntled. He's just kind of
At the whole situation.
yeah. He just kind of seems to be chilling there. Like
Okay.
you get the impression that he might honestly just watch
Okay.
nerd mode.
Okay. So I'm going to
She takes you with
pull
her.
Naren back to here.
You see this man? He's
Oh,
looking
I'm
at
walking straight up on him.
you.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Dom does not know subtlety, but that is
Flame. Great sword. Bam.
Okay,
Oh, normal.
you hit him.
Hold on, this is actually good though.
And
'cause
it's
if
on
Dom
fire, so I
keeps
get the
it down-
damage.
Yes.
Hopefully it does every... No, it didn't do the...
Maybe the other formula one.
Well, there's only 2 on it. Oh, wait.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
So he takes 19 damage altogether.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, pretty good
Oh.
damage.
I
We've
want
got him.
your blood.
You got him down to
Uh,
badly injured.
Yeah, he recoils as his flesh sears, like the snowflakes that land into it singe, and he goes, "I have never seen such disgrace in my realm. I will crush
Yeah,
you,
you want to see some more
Skeleman."
disgrace? I bonus actions...
Oh,
I can't even spit on him. Damn it.
you know, what do you do?
Oh shit. What should I do? Okay. Maybe I'll use that guiding bolt then.
Okay, so if you click on it, it should put it in chat like normal. I believe, yeah, and you can
You know
click.
what? Narn's flying. That could be killer for rescuing people, actually. Or just like
Mhm.
throwing me onto someone to assassinate them.
Oh my god, savvy.
Like I could legit hold on to Narn's ankles, have her fly me over, and just fall on someone.
Okay,
That
so
would be
you hit him.
incredible, and I need to see it happen.
I hit him.
Roll
I hit him.
do the damage one now. That's pretty good damage. That's almost
Heck
max.
yeah.
Well, near max damage. Damage. So yeah, you clock him with that, and he, nearly falls over, but he still is fighting on. He's quite hurt though. It was a good hit.
Heck yeah. Let's go.
Okay.
So
That is
my
nothing
climb is
wonderful.
30, and I'm hidden behind a rock with the enemy on the other side.
Yeah.
And he has his back turned to me and is distracted by a big undead. So
Yes.
I want to climb over the rock and just assassinate this guy from behind.
Okay, let me send you over the rock.
Oh gosh.
So you jump from the rock, roll your attack at him.
Alright.
You also, it's probably going to prompt you. You have advantage on this because you're flanking him and he
Yes.
doesn't know where you are.
The guiding bolt also did it.
Oh yeah, that too. Okay, so you hit him. Roll the damage.
Alright. And is this critical hit because I'm trying to assassinate?
No, but you do get your sneak attack damage, which I believe is even at 3rd level. I think it's 2d6.
Why is it 7?
So
Let's go!
So you do 7 damage, and then another 9 damage from your sneak attack, and he dies.
Let's go.
Ooh, let's go!
You dive on his back, and you just like start stabbing him in the neck, like a little goblin, as you bring him crashing down to the ground. And that's the end of the combat.
Oh, let's go.
Alright, let's loot this guy. Can I actually
If you guys see where it says in the chat box add, if you want to click add, it'll give you the experience for it.
Oh, let's go.
Alright. Ella, sorry, blah. What we might want to do is actually try to tame the elk, because then we'll have a ride, and we can go faster.
You have.
I agree with this.
Let's see.
So yeah, here's his items on the ground. Should you so want those for any reason. Otherwise, they'll just stay there.
I can.
Item
I
pile
can
too
speak
far.
with animals.
I mean, what is the javelin?
You could throw it.
I'm taking it.
Okay.
Yeah, Dom, it seems like you could probably use all of these the best.
I'm not taking hide armor. Yeah, here, I'll take this too. Why not? I'll just be a walking armory.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
I thought you were already.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'll
Even
move
more
this,
so.
this guy out of the way. We'll put him in between the rocks over here. You
Drag
know.
his body.
Just-
Dead body.
So he's a little bit out of the way.
Yeah.
Wait, so for hide
My bad,
armor, it
my bad.
says split currency 3 ways. Are we able to just, like, sell it in the middle of nowhere?
No, that would be if there was like money you could split it between everybody at the same time.
All right, I took that because if we approach civilization, I can sell it.
Yes, that's true. How do I take this?
So
hiding
we
over
aren't
here?
able to harvest
God.
this guy's meat, right?
The elk will approach the druids,
We come back over here. There.
and he says, "Hello,"
Oh,
and you all hear this.
Hello.
hello.
Thank you for freeing me.
We are glad to be of service.
Ella, do the thing. Do the thing.
How did you come into service of an ogre?
It's a long story. A lot happens out here in the north. You know that ruin spins around to the north, near the edge of the sea. Be wary of the wolves that stalk that region.
Oh,
They're not like the other wolves.
How so?
Oh my gosh, Narn, it's werewolves.
great elk.
I will return to my people.
The elk is going to ascend, guys.
And I think almost like
Amen.
on beat. I hope you guys can see this.
Oh,
You
what
see
is that?
Oh goodness.
a small sallow skin humanoid that has climbed up on top of the rock, and he says, yes. What do you do? He has like a fancy headdress on. He's wielding like kind of a wooden staff that just sits next to his feet.
I'm going to side eye him as I stare at the fire.
Hold on.
The elk
This
Let's not
ogre guy
engage in
was taking
combat yet.
money from everyone. This ogre was taking money from everyone, and he had to live somewhere, right? So isn't there just a big pile of money somewhere nearby?
Sav, are you just Robin Hood?
Well, I mean, if we get money, we can revitalize the local economies, right?
You're Robin
Savvy,
Hood.
what
got it.
economy?
And he says, yes, I am Zogzabad. You seek
It's
me, do
him.
you not? He hops down from the rock.
We do, yes. And I offer him the box with the letter on top.
He takes it, and he quickly pulls the seal off and begins to read. I think he'll go sit on these boxes.
Heck yeah.
And he says, yes, I see. Well, he sort of puts the letter into his universal, disappears into his inventory belt pocket.
I wish I had one of those.
The things characters do in games where they hand you like a 50 cal rifle and they just slowly put it in their back pocket. And he says, we will need to journey tomorrow, though. For tonight, should you wish to stay here, that is fine. But I must return to my abode and prepare. You guys follow him as, the scene kind of transitions. I think Nair's the only one who doesn't have dark vision. That's so sad.
Oh,
Dude,
no.
I can't see.
But
Womp womp.
you guys follow him to his house, and he kind of leads you to like two rocks, almost like two giant rocks that are just like pressed together, and he does a little bit of pointing and waving with his staff, and you slowly see this little hut flicker into existence.
Ooh.
And he says, come inside, stay the night. We do not have to worry about would-be pretenders here. Let me see here. I don't think he has... Yeah, no, he doesn't have any healing spells. So he just kind of...
Sleep in the darkest corner. Well, I shouldn't say sleep. I sit in the darkest corner he had.
Just stare.
It's
Just
rude at him. Yeah, then he, for the better part, aside from like little answers, yes or no, just completely disregards the rest of you for the rest of the night.
Dang.
And the night
Alright.
passes as you rest.
I will go into trance.
So, you all awake, And he is finishing up some stuff here. And he says, now, you see, this process that we find ourselves in, this message, this task you have sent me, he kind of scratches his head. He says, it's a bit complicated. What is happening currently within your silly companion's body is a conflict of interest. He pushes up his nerd glasses. And he says, currently, there are two souls fighting for one vessel. And that is where this, he looks down at the note, this Akaz has started from. Whether it was at his birth or the result of some strange ritual, two souls found themselves eager to claim one host. So until one or the other is destroyed, there will be no end to this. Unless we can take care of this other soul. And he sort of pulls out the little box that Ella had brought him, and rattles it around, and he opens it, pulling out this little vial of black fluid, maybe? It's kind of foggy and wispy inside the vial. And he says, to the north there is a set of ruins nestled in the cliffside. We'll need to go there and access this altar where I can begin this ritual. He kind of just stares at you guys like, you know, I'm gonna need you guys to come with me, obviously.
All right, all right. I want to ask him if he happens to know if the giant's house is along the way.
Zav.
I mean, if it's on the way,
He says,
like this guy only has one copper piece, you know, like he could use some more cash.
he says, honestly, I'm not too sure who that guy is. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, damn.
But
I
Time
guess
to
you
look him
wanna-
up on LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
that's crazy.
Oh my god, bro. That's crazy.
All right, guys. We
One of
gotta help
these.
this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
He nods. He says,
Mm-hmm.
we will have to descend through the gate first, but there are wolves about, so be vigilant. You journey off into beyond. So, you know, he kind of walks along, and he doesn't really make small talk. He seems to be quite the, you know, you could just tell he's not used to people, period. So
Fair.
he seems to have been out here for quite a long time. And he says, as he's taking you to your destination, he says, it was years ago now when I found myself nearly ripped limb from limb, and your friend found me. I thought he would kill me on the spot, but he simply said that I deserved a chance. He is quite the character, so I will help him this one time. He looks at Sav when he says quite the character, almost pointedly.
I'll have to agree with you there.
He looks like this
Oh,
one.
1 second, I'll be back.
He points at Sav and says, you look like you catch on fire often. Mew faces. That's crazy.
I put my hand on Sav's shoulder. He really does.
Emulates.
Wait,
Relatable, in fact.
why am I flickering again?
You know, this little kind of bend here of water sits at the edge of what I would say is the region itself. Beyond this, there is simply the mountains that loom over the water, and he gestures to you and says, This is our gate to the ice spire, the citadel that looms over the land. And he kind of gestures into the distance where you can already see these enormous wolves waiting.
no.
He says, "We'll move cautiously." And he starts to walk.
All right, so this
Why
river is
cautiously?
frozen, so those guys can just
We can
walk
just
over
end
and
them.
murder us. No, no, no. Here's what we do. Here's what we do. So the ruins are on the right, right?
Kind of like
So we just walk along the right side.
he sort of gestures his staff and says,
I can cast Pass Without a Trace.
"There, future Zaka here. So as you may have noticed, this is a moment where in the session things got a little bit difficult. So, I didn't mean for this to happen, obviously, but at the time, Ella casted this spell called Pass Without Trace, and honestly, the next little bit of this I am going to cut pretty heavily because we ended up getting into what I can really just call a rules discussion, because Ella was under the impression that Pass Without Trace was something pretty much like group invisibility, and I have always had the impression, just via the suggestions of, the description and the examples and areas where I've seen this ability been used throughout my experience in Dungeons and Dragons, especially in games such as Baldur's Gate 1 and 3, though I have not played Baldur's Gate 2 yet, so maybe somewhere in there, but just anyways, so this was something we went back and forth on for a little bit, because like I said, with our different viewpoints, I was on the impression of one thing, and Ella was on the impression of another, and ultimately, between the players and chat, we kind of concluded that it really is just a subjective thing. And like some DMs are okay with people instantly converting their gems into gold and using prestidigitation to clean their clothes. Others might not be, like for example, I'm kind of hardcore in the sense that if you find loot, you gotta find someone to sell it to if you want to get money out of it right away. So it'd be like that sometimes, but yeah, just putting this little interjection in there because, I feel like it's a little bit easier to just put this in and edit it in and explain it than have there be, 20 to 30 minutes or whatever it was of me trying to actually figure out if it's a rule or not, or if I'm misunderstanding, and chat and people just being like, well, I think it's subjective, and us just finding a compromise and moving forward with the situation. Because ultimately we have some new players and then we have rusty players, and you have a pretty rusty DM. I'm not perfect. If you watch the first adventure in the one shot series, there was a moment where after everything had happened, Elrad goes, wait, isn't she an elf? She could have never been put to sleep then. And I was just like, my bad. But anyways, I'll let the action get back to it. I just wanted to drop that in really quick. Okay, thank you. I hope you're enjoying. Bye-bye. Well, maybe I'll see you later. I don't know. Anyway.
I mean, we're just going this way, right?
I am sticking with the goblin.
So yeah, he gets...
Oh, the goblin. Okay, yeah.
He gets to, like here maybe, and you hear a kind of loud, halt there, traveler. Well...
We're doing like tippy toes. Being very sneaky.
But he looks at this goblin who steps forward, and he says, if you wish to enter the ruins, you will have to pay the toll. Who
I'm
is?
going to step straight up here.
Who do you offer?
Hold up. Can we ask the wolf if they have any rights to these
Oh my
ruins? Well, because if they have rights to the ruins, we gotta pay to
Eat the
go in.
fox.
But if
Ask
they
him
don't,
if
if
he
they don't
wants
have any
fox for
rights to
dinner.
the ruin, no.
Ask him if he wants fox for dinner. No, ask him if he takes foxtail.
He looks at Sav in the back. He says, "That looks like a bite-sized meal back there." And these other wolves kind of do
Oh.
like their little wolf grins at Sav.
Hold on.
Would you-
I want
would
to
you
ask
take a tail?
I want to ask the wolf here if he actually has rights to the ruins.
Oh my god.
He
They
says,
live here.
"He says I have been
Where's
here
the
for many
deed?
years. What claim do you
Oh,
have to
so
these
he's
ruins?"
just Oh, okay. He's just a squatter. Get him, guys. Get him.
The only toll I'm paying is your fucking blood.
Yeah,
Oh,
what he
goodness.
said, except slightly less aggressive.
Can we give him Sav's tail?
No,
Will he let-
no
will
one's
he
taking my
let him?
tail. No one's taking my tail, Lauren.
I would take his tail.
Oh,
No.
well, Savvy.
No, it's the fluffiest part of me. The
Come here,
tail
Savvy.
stays.
Come here,
No.
Savvy.
It's going to be dog water, but yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of he's like gesturing his staff at you, like waving it around so slightly.
Wow.
Oh.
And you see that as he does this, he is giving you this impression that he's about to cast a spell, and he gestures to the others. So he's like, well,
So,
he says,
with him doing that, I kind of crack my neck back and forth, and I'm going to let loose my own thing.
Oh no.
yeah, he gestures and he starts to speak at you, and he says, "Well, I have the offering right here. Could you come?" He gestures to the three of you. "Could you come close
yeah.
here and help me get
Uh-huh.
it out of my bag? I'm just going to
Skeptical of this.
Mhm.
As soon as I see he's ready, I am instantly going to do my own thing.
Okay, what are you gonna do, Dom?
It's going to be Dreadful Aspect, my channel divinity.
Okay, I would say cast that, and then I'll cast his thing too at the same time.
All right.
Do.
Um,
Oh wow.
for shits and giggles, because I really, really think it's funny. This is indiscriminate. I want everyone to do
Oh
it.
my god.
Oh, wait. So we all have to do our saving throw.
Yeah, I'm chaotic evil. This is evil.
Here, let me put the radius down.
All right.
The
Now we'd
radius
be at
going
a
crazy.
disadvantage, right? Because this
Oh.
would be off of
20 is crazy. No, you just
Nara and IRL.
No,
be
it's
like,
straight roll, Sav. Have
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
straight
Unless you're
rolls,
immune
is
to
this normal?
frightened.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Okay.
So I'm not rolling with disadvantage right now.
No.
You just
No.
normal roll.
Okay.
Everyone's
You
succeeding.
save.
Oh, the wolf
It's pretty
failed.
low. The save's pretty low.
Oh,
Oh,
the other one failed.
all of them failed. That's
Oh
crazy.
my-
Oh my goodness.
Oh, let's
Don't forget
go.
Zog.
Hey, we can just
Oh,
we can
yeah,
just
Zog.
walk into the ruins.
He's
Yeah.
good.
Cool.
So you guys just want to go? I
Yeah,
don't think we have to fight them.
they cower in fear at Dom, and this dude, he's just gonna run away. He says,
away.
flee, and the wolves go to run.
Oh, he passed by me?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, man, that's a crying shame for him.
I'm
That's
sensing an
an
attack of opportunity.
You're gonna let him go, right, Dom?
No.
Oh, no, they need to learn a lesson.
No, he's chaotic evil. Why would he? Why would he? do that?
Well, I mean the
Sorry,
one guy
Zaka,
who
this
fled
is,
was in your zone.
Hit him. Okay, yes. Roll your 13.
Oh
It's
my
not set
goodness
ablaze,
gracious.
though.
What do you guys do? Zog just kind of looks at you like, That's a lot better than what I was going to do. And he just goes to like just walk. He doesn't do anything and just starts walking.
More
Bro,
told
I'm
to
following
cower
him.
before
Okay.
me.
All right, let's follow
I'm
this
still
this
on.
this
move
goblin guy.
that.
That's so funny. These guys just scamper off. So going along this way into the mountains, you see what is referred to as this ice citadel, this ruin that looms over the cliffs, and it seems to be all abandoned, reportedly, from this goblin guy. But once upon a time, it used to be kind of a thriving little tribal outpost for a family of giants. And he leads you through, well, into that place as you know, climb up the mountainous path and into the building as stands, I suppose. You see along the halls there are these kind of like murals of sorts, like these chiseled stone walls that show like a history of the people that lived here.
Okay.
And I think like Naren and Ella specifically, you kind of see like hints of some sort of deific aspect that
Hmm.
slowly molded this place. Like they were just kind of a group of people at first, but at some point or another, someone found a god or a figure, and everyone just kind of ran with it.
Oh.
And
Interesting.
you get the impression that while, you know, it's like things were good, it was not good forever. And the ruin of the
Does
clan would
does it
eventually
seem
come.
familiar?
Not familiar per se, but you're getting like, I mean, druids are kind of like two. They have a couple facets. Like nature is obviously very important, but magic, the kind of imbalance between like natural and unnatural stands out to you, and you get the feeling that whatever destroyed this place was the result of some unnatural like
Ooh.
disaster. Because
Mm.
the
Okay.
building was once grand, but now it is just like a rubble ruin of
I
something that
think their
was great.
god got angry.
But eventually, you guys get to what is this what you assume is the sort of apex. I don't know if that's the right word, but the sort of grand chamber of this building, and that's where I'm gonna teleport you in
Oh!
now.
Let's go.
Put you here. So
All right, all right.
so yeah, Zog he kind of turns to you and he says, "It is quite dark in here. Can anyone not see?"
Me.
uh, well, does he have a? I don't know if he has a spell for this. I'll be honest. Yeah, he just says,
I have
Just
dancing
show me.
lights.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let's
It can
go.
it lasts for a minute.
Oh.
Yeah, stay close to this one.
Yeah,
You
let me
got games
see
on your
what
phone?
I have in my
BTW
inventory
have a
that might
nice time
help.
zone, Zaka and the others. Heart, black
Thank
heart,
you.
Nothing.
blue heart.
Okay.
And he gestures, you know, to follow along. But I think Dom, as you cross the threshold into this place, you of all people get this kind of like, maybe for you it's familiar, but everyone feels this kind of like dreadful presence while he's walking on you.
Oh, it's a silly looking room.
Oh.
Is that a
it-
giant like
it's dark.
octopus thing in there? What's going on there?
He
We're gonna fight a tentacle monster?
he takes a step back and he looks at the floor and
I don't like that.
yeah, he says, "Hmm." And I think Dom, you as you walk up, you notice there's like this little singular light sitting next to this casket at the top. And it just kind of faintly glows some unnatural means.
I want to look in the casket.
It is empty.
What's that statue up
Disturbed slumber or still walking?
Hey
This can
Dom,
be
there's
my
a
bet now,
suspicious
though.
statue. Yeah, you should look at it and see if it
I'm not a fan
blinks.
of this.
I cannot see.
Yeah.
Can Narin not see the
Help.
faintly glowing light? Just walk towards it.
Yeah. Here.
I mean, I can see.
Yeah,
this.
you run to the light.
Just going over here, bro. I'll be over here.
Yeah, Zogzabat is currently investigating this circle down here.
This has like some.
Instead of
ethical
moving it, I'm just going to break
concerns.
my way through.
Yeah, so Dom, you start to like pull out the club, you tap it on the ground, you're giving it a hefty swing, and I think that's when you hear like this little like whoosh noise as another
Oh.
light appears in the room,
Oh my god. Light.
Yeah.
and Zog
I
sort
can
of
see.
looks up at you guys, in the darkness, and he says, "I think you should come closer." And he kind of gestures to the circle on the ground.
Put the club away.
It's looking very circular.
He says, "I am going to begin this ritual." And he pulls out the vial that was in the package that you brought him. And he begins to pour it onto the ground.
You know what? I'm gonna step away
know.
from the magic circle.
So I'm going to
Don't
get
worry
out the
about this.
great sword, just in case.
Yeah, he nods at you and he says, "Be wary."
Yeah, can I hide in these rocks right
Will
here?
there be things coming for us, Zog?
I do not know, but I do not think we are alone in this place. I would not wander too far. He looks at Sav.
Hold on, I want to hide in these rocks, though. I want to hide in the rocks.
Oh, okay. You can make a stealth roll.
Yeah. Stealth.
Well, I can light the sword an infinite amount of times, so I guess I shouldn't really care too much.
Yeah, it's a pretty good weapon.
Then I'm just going to say purge, and boom, it's on fire. With that, Narin can see
Can I see? Please.
I believe so. Let me.
it's 40 feet of bright light, and then an additional 40 feet of dim light.
Holy
Oh, thank
shit.
goodness.
Hold on, I got you.
It's so much
That was a real one.
unnecessarily.
Of light.
There you go.
Well, that's a lot of fire.
Oh my god, bro, I can see.
I gotta burn the world down. What do you want?
It just fills the whole room. But yeah, Zog,
All right.
he gestures. Sav hides. You guys just, he seems intent on staying in the circle.
I'm just going to refer to Sav as Fox. Fox, you might want a better hiding spot.
No, it's good. It's good. I mean, I'm hidden. And plus, if anything comes out of the side room or the main entrance, I got you guys covered with assassinate.
Uh-huh.
It's a good spot.
Uh-huh.
Whatever you say.
I
Yeah.
feel like
Sure.
you're rooting for my downfall.
Naren is just so checked out of him. But
I'm trying to.
the fogging billowing of the vial that has been poured onto the ground begins to fill the room as he begins chanting in his goblin language, and I think ironically Sav can understand him, so he starts.
Oh.
Yeah, you have the goblin language among your many languages, which I found really funny.
Sadly, no.
And he begins this chant, and as he does, I think Dom, next to you, you're probably the first to notice, but slowly rising up out of the floor, you see a shadow,
Oh man.
and I think that's when the rest make themselves known.
There's so many passes. No, bro.
Whoa.
did
Oh,
all
I'm
right.
dead. It's over for me.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, there's boss music.
But begin the combat.
Because I could probably secure us an escape route, but that's gonna leave Dom with enemies on both sides.
They're locked in here with me.
Yeah, that's true.
Somehow I
Good
thought
call.
that's what you were gonna say.
I'm going to try Thunder Wave.
Oh shit. The third one?
This one.
Oh. Oh!
Do I have to make a saving
I can-
throw? 'Cause
I
I'm
can
at
place
15%, or-
Yeah.
Merrin, it won't hit you, don't worry.
It might hit me though.
It's not going to hit you.
Let me roll for him. Yeah. Wow.
But he wasn't pushed back, but he does take half
Holy
damage.
shoot!
Damage.
It's good. I don't want him going backwards on me.
Go to him, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will stay where I am,
Okay.
just to not get too far from the rest of the group.
Okay.
What a perfect spot. Wham!
So yeah, he's gonna he's doing his business. So Dom, you strike out. You hit him.
That's damage of normal and other. That is so abysmal for other.
Well, for what it's worth, you sever him,
It's dead.
and his essence scatters to the wind.
I'm gonna walk right next to this guy. You're next.
And you know, I think it's great, like
You
posing.
T-posed and for dominance.
It's like a great cinematic moment because as you turn from him, this light lights up as you walk past it. Like as
All
you
you hear is the clink of my sword dragging across the ground.
yeah, and then
Ooh.
and the light, like as it
Do all the
passes
lights have
through.
to be? Do all the lights have to be lit up?
Oh! Why is he going all the way over there? This guy's crazy. I knew it was a defense mission.
Where is his? Here we go. Oh my.
Oh no.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh no! Suck!
He's not gonna one-shot this guy, is he?
Apply. Yeah, he
Ah, damn.
he hits him.
Oh.
I gotta roll this though, really quick. Hold on. Okay, so I gotta put.
Yeah,
like,
that's not good.
So yeah, it drains the strength out of him. You can just hear like this noise as the goblin is like, ah. It's your turn, Sav.
Alright. Shadow 2 is distracted by murdering our escort mission here that we're supposed to defend.
Okay.
So that means I should be able to just sneak up behind him and assassinate him. I think. If I understand assassinate
I
correctly.
honestly think Sav would have such a great time with a level 20 character.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he's
All
literally
right.
naming off to level 20 feet.
Sorry, Dom.
You take this kill, I take you.
He's not lying. He's not joking, Seb.
But
My
I can take him
soul's
out.
for the taking.
I can take him out. I have to. It's the only logical thing to do.
No, it isn't.
Alright, I'm gonna try to assassinate Shadow 4. So I
Okay.
roll with attack on advantage.
Yeah, because he hasn't yet gone.
Alright.
Holy moly! Roll the damage critical.
That's his third crit this session.
Yeah, it really is. Nice. Okay, so he takes. Hold on, really quick.
A lot of damage.
20?
Yes.
That's a lot of damage.
He like explodes.
Though, you notice, as compared to Dom's sword salve, your rather mundane dagger does not hit quite as hard.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
it seems like it's time for me to run away if I'm still able to.
So this one will go and attack Dom.
I will turn up the heat.
Oh gosh.
He misses utterly.
Oh, damn. Can I attack him with my moonbeam spell? With the second one.
So you put that
It's
on him.
long and not wide.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You notice your radiant light just like sears through these things like butter.
Yeah.
Yes.
They are weak to this.
Oh no.
He'll attempt to attack you. Oh my.
Eek.
He does hit you.
Oh my.
It does look like. And take 8 damage.
Ow.
And
That's rude.
so your strength goes down by 3 until your next long rest.
Oh no, my strength.
Oh, another one.
Heck
Moonbeam.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he fails.
Oh, damn. He gets hit.
Oh, he's obliterated.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Oh. Well,
What's double?
he'll take double.
Yeah, yeah.
That is
oh thank goodness.
so unfortunate.
So he grasps it and deletes this guy from living or unliving, and he's just like, you know, his hands crackle with lightning as he shocks this thing and disintegrates it, and he says, "You must come close." Okay,
Wow.
you hit him, and he death.
Yes.
He did.
5, 10. You know what? Let me just get out the measure tool. Wait, whisper right next to him. I'm coming for you.
Thanks.
And hopefully I don't hit Dom, Narin, or Ella standing right next to him.
Oh goodness.
Alright, attack.
Okay.
Or
Norm.
Zog.
You hit him.
Let's
Right.
go!
What type of damage is this? Is it just...
It matches, so it's probably
okay.
piercing.
Okay. Okay, I moved it. He's double beam now.
Okay.
Oh, what a pretty effect.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll the damage on it.
Oh shit.
I mean... You know... You never know, I suppose.
What's that damage?
It is near death, after all.
It is near death. Okay,
13.
he takes 26 damage as he's obliterated from life.
He dead.
That's halved at that.
This bro just exploded!
And you guys can all see these lights that are forming around the circle.
I don't know, it might be hard with my bright ass sword.
That's true. There's a lot of light in here.
Mhm.
So you see this host
Oh,
of shadows rise up from the ashes of the other ones.
Can I move closer to our goblin friend
Yes. You
and
could,
then move the moonbeam?
yeah, you just like skirt through it. Okay.
Okay. I would like to move the moonbeam. Let's see, can I move it?
I was gonna say, you could definitely help Sav. I'm handling him. I have multiple ways to fuck these things up.
I mean, yes. Oh, yeah, it is really close to Sav.
You want to put
I
on
mean,
that
I
one
could
instead?
just go after
I don't know if
that
you guys
guy.
can take the
Oh,
straight
wait, no,
hits
he
like
moves
I can
first.
either.
Yeah.
Boom. He passes. Do you want to roll the damage? Sav looks like he is glowing.
No, I'm doing great, guys. I'm literally glowing.
So yeah, you obliterate that one. He just completely is
He dead.
gone.
Awesome.
Okay, yeah. He says, "Okay, I can feel it," and he kind of looks at Sav like, he says, "Come close." You know, obviously it's not your turn yet, but he gestures for you to join everyone.
Alright. So we need to get in this circle. Got it.
I'm here for you. Wrong thing. Bop.
Oh,
Shit.
Oh.
roll it up. A critical damage.
Heck yeah.
Okay, but he's dead. A fat 22 points of damage to this guy explodes him. Kind of out of your blind side, Naren, he approaches.
Oh, it's over. Oh, let's go.
His claws go wide. And you realize he's behind you. You're like, what the heck?
What are you doing there?
This one will approach Dom.
Do it. Hit me. Was that hit?
You have a 17.
7. Okay.
He hits you. You take, yeah.
I retaliate with black and white flames erupting from me. There we go.
Okay, let me roll his saving throw. Okay, so you take his 12, and he takes your 9. Let me.
I gotta take some strength.
Ooh, a
That's
painful,
brutal.
a painful 4.
Are we
Alright.
supposed to be in the circle?
Oh, right. I forgot about him wanting me in the come in the circle. All right, fine. All right, I'll come in the circle,
Okay.
and then I'll shoot my magical laser beam at him, also known as a short bow.
Okay, you miss him.
Oh,
Your shot flies
Down.
wide. It flies past Naren's head.
Savvy, you almost hit me. What the fuck, man?
Okay, and Zog says, "It is almost here. Stay."
Thing's toasted.
Double. Okay, so he perishes in a blast of light. And the combat ends. So let me, yeah, there we go. Auto assign. There you go. You all get a ton of experience.
hooray!
Hooray!
And you know, Zog's the bad. He looks at you and he says, "All right, let us."
Were you allowed to pick that? Did we pick that up actually?
Oh, what do
Yeah,
you mean?
we did.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
should
yeah,
have
okay.
applied. Yep. And he sits here, and you notice like these have all disappeared, but these lights have begun to flicker around you.
While they flicker, I'm going to touch myself and lay on hands my health back up.
He points up here.
I see some sparkly stuff.
Yeah, where you all notice this kind of ghosty, eerie light begins to fill the space near the coffin that Dom wanted to eviscerate. And you know, kind of as he points that out, you hear sort of coming from the halls behind you those sort of whispery, shadowy voices, and it seems like there are a lot of them. And I think Zog looks at you guys as these like shadows begin to flood in from the hallway, and it, you know, Dom probably stares at them with ill intent, but there are just many, dozens perhaps. And Zog says,
I can take them all. I'm a one-man army. Let me at 'em.
he says, "I understand your lust for violence, my friend, but we should flee." And he begins to run.
Yeah, let's go.
I almost just expect Dom to be like, "Nah, I'd win."
No.
And he just goes off. But
You have no clue how tempting it is, but I know damn well I'm dead.
I mean, what do you want to do? I'm asking you.
Savvy's still over there.
Yoink.
Thank you.
Because, I mean, as he looks at this coffin, you all begin to notice that within its, like, area, there seems to be something that, honestly, Ella and Naren would relate to a portal.
Oh,
Oh,
And
can we
Uh-oh.
tell where this portal will lead, or is it unclear?
Zog hits you with the source, dude, trust me.
Oh no.
oh lord.
In
know what, I
turn,
trust him.
I literally shove both Narn and Ella straight in.
I shriek.
Zog, he does like a barrel roll in.
Soft,
Real.
I literally pick him up under my arm and just walk in.
Real.
Okay.
I'll take you all with me.
Okay. So
I'm
everyone
the beefcake of the party.
filters in, and you know, as you're whisked away through the portal, we see in this chamber, you know, the sort of like smoke that is rolling in. And it's one of those moments where I wish I had like $1 million to just get animations done left and right, because I think what we notice is like this army of shades that file into the room looking for everyone, and we see, you know, the sort of remarkable form of one shadow that's not quite like the others as the scene dispenses.
Skin.
Yeah,
I glare daggers at him.
yeah, I think as everyone else has already gone, Dom, you see this like roughly Zaka shaped shadow that is not quite him eye you back as you step through and the scene closes.
As I stare him down, just as I'm about to hop through, I just point my sword at him.
Real.
But I think when you come out the other side of the portal, you find yourselves kind of along the coastline of sorts, somewhere nearby, but you can see the like ice citadel ruin that you were once in just slowly start to collapse and get eaten by the sea
Oh,
as it's swallowed up
God.
into the icy expanse of the ocean. And I think we have kind of like what do they call it? Like a washaways as you guys like you know have your sort of like I can't think of the word right now, but you basically say goodbye to Zogzabad, and there's like these like
Partings.
yeah, there's like these dissolving shots as you leave. You know, we see like the wolves out in the distance that are licking their wounds from Dom's bullying, and we get like the elk who's just kind of overseeing a whole herd of them now, and it's all just kind of intermixed with your travels home. And a few days later, you arrive back to the where it all began. You know, none
oh,
the worse for wear. Your strength has been restored. Your wounds have mended in this time. And here you are once more, and you return to the hall with, and we would have seen this in the kind of dissolving shots, but I think it's only appropriate that Ella, you are carrying what is almost like a tablet, like a stone tablet. This obsidian colored slate with etchings on it, and Zogzabad said to return this to Zaka,
Okay.
and he would know what to do with it from there. The real question is, do you? Because I mean, it's something you could read, being a spellcaster. So, like, would you pry into it, or would you just be like, nah,
Narn.
enough's enough?
Narn, you're not in the line. You're not in the line, Narn. You get, okay,
Gotta have your Star Wars lineup moment.
Yeah.
We are in front
Could
of
I
the Lord of
glance
this
at-
realm, Zaka.
Could I glance at it briefly and catch a word or two? I don't want to pry too much, but I am very curious.
I mean, you know, obviously, like wizard arcane magic and druidic nature magic are not quite the same, but you can still make out that this is instructions on something, some sort of
Okay.
spell or maybe another ritual that needs like that has steps to it, but at the loose, that is something you can most definitely make out of it. Like these are instructions for something that will come next.
Okay. I'm satisfied with that.
Yeah. And
I present the tablet then to Zaka.
he slides in and he says,
Slides in.
you notice I'm actually gonna make him even he has such a good athletics, but I still want to make him do this. Yeah, he kind of like saunters down the step and he almost misses the footfall,
Oh.
and he catches himself, and he takes it from you and he says, thank you, I'm very in your debt. And he kind of gestures because the slow progression of this guy's like little expanse he has here, he does have like a servant now, or at least one that is kind of just like hanging out and lives in the castle with him. And yeah, this like butler of sorts, this little gnome dude approaches you. He has like a green robe on and a really tall pointy hat, and so he scurries up to you, and he gives you all these little boxes that contain what looks to be about 200 gold each.
Oh,
Let's
We're rich.
go!
So-
Oh, we're
so-
stacked!
And he says, although I know you do this in the name of friendship, perhaps I would not want you to be unrewarded for your perils you have faced along the way.
Just tell me when you need something else dead.
The real perils were the friends we made along the way.
It doesn't make sense.
And also,
I'm
Dom,
going
I
to
thought, I
end
thought you
him
said
next.
okay, Dad. I thought you said okay, Dad to Zaka, and I was like, what?
Okay. What?
I think
Sir Knight, do we need the fox alive?
Would you like
I'll
his
just,
tail as a peace offering?
So I think Naren.
I grip his shoulder. No, before you even get away, I grip your shoulder.
So as Dom's like manhandling Sav, I think Naren, you kind of oversee this interaction between Zaka and Dom, where he's like, "If when you need something killed, let me know." And Zaka, you have good like because your wisdom is so high, even just your passive insight is pretty good. You see
Mhm.
sort of a weird like you just get like a weird mood, like a weird read from Zaka where he just kind of nods at Dom like, yes.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah.
He takes that statement quite earnestly, or like he makes a very
Oh.
visible note of it.
Almost a heart.
Yeah, like those words settle into him, and then he just kind of like turns and walks away. And instead of going to the chair, he just kind of looks back at you all and says, "Well, feel free to stay as long as you like. I have much to
Let's
plan."
go!
He
Let's go,
Mhm.
guys!
he
Look at all
walks
this
off.
food!
I think we sort of get like that sort of parting shot, I suppose, as everyone just settles in to stay for the night. And yeah, we leave the party because if this is a movie, every movie's got to end. And we kind of just
Oh.
drift away from the antics of Dom chasing Sav and everyone just like grabbing stuff and hanging out. And I think we get like the DreamWorks sort of like lift away from the scene, but then almost in like a seamless shot, we see a balcony at the top of the castle where our silly protagonist, would be Castle Lord Nightman, is just kind of like staring off into the distance. And he's looking down at this tablet, just sort of palming it in his hand. And kind of creeping into the shot as it zooms in on him, we can see just beyond his neck, there's a little bit of this depth of field effect where a shadow starts to take
Oh.
root next to him. And you kind of get that like jump cut ending.
Oh.
Oh. Dun dun dun.
And
Mhm,
then we get
mhm.
our credit roll.
Are we France?
Hi, so you have reached the end of the second session if you've made it this far, which I really appreciate because, as I said in the beginning, this was really my first attempt at seriously editing and condensing a stream, and that includes putting little edits into the the funny moments and making little stupid memes and adding in little things that I thought would make it more entertaining or just like goofy or silly or whatever you think, and also just cutting out a lot of the chaff because in D&D, especially D&D combat, that is where the bulk of the cuts came out. Like seriously, I cannot elaborate more on that. Like I mean I can, but it's just gonna be the same thing. Like probably a good 40 minutes that was cut out was just like people trying to figure out what to do on their turns and me trying to remember how mechanics work. And yeah, I really enjoyed D&D. It really is a big passion of mine, and I absolutely adored getting to play with these friends that I've made throughout the last year of VTubing. You know, as I said in the beginning, I do want to post more stuff on YouTube. Like, I know I do post little shorts sometimes, and I do post videos sometimes, sometimes rarely. It's usually shorts because those are just easy to cut and clip and send, you know. But I mean, I do have a certain little ASMR video that blew up like a couple months ago actually, and that really made me excited because it's like such a direct way of, you know, making something as a creator and seeing how much people love it. That can be kind of hard to tell sometimes with streaming, because sometimes, you know, you might not get the biggest like chatty stream, but you still have dozens of people who are just sitting there enjoying the moment, and there's nothing wrong with either. But it is really motivating to get good feedback. And so, you know, if you have feedback for me in this video, definitely drop it below. Tell me what you think, you know, point out the funniest moment you thought of the stream if you made it this far. Tell me stuff that, you know, might have been weird, or stuff that you liked, or really whatever. I'm very open to feedback, you know, constructive feedback, because this is like my first time really attempting to edit something so heavily, and I will probably keep doing it in the future, you know, when there's a good time to do it, like these big D&D streams. And you know, I want to start uploading game playthroughs, because I do stream playthroughs of games. Like currently I'm playing through Dark Souls 2, sometimes Baldur's Gate 3, not as often because it is a little bit more involving, and my computer it does kind of struggle running the model and the game and the stream all at the same time. But, you know, I do have a lot of fun with it, and you know, sometimes I just play random games either by myself or with my friends. So yeah, I don't know, I guess I'll leave it there because I don't want this to drag on too long. But seriously, thank you for stopping in and enjoying the stream. Well, the video, that's kind of weird to get used to. But, you know, as said, all my links are below. I would really like, you know, if you do enjoy the content and want to get more involved or be kept up to date, like the most recently that you can, do drop by the Discord. Like seriously, I love having people. Like the last couple weeks have been joining the Discord like crazy and saying hi, I like your content, hi, I'm hoping for all the best, hi, I think you're really silly and want you to succeed. And I'm like, wow, that's awesome. But anyways, yeah, I guess I'll leave that there. Shout out to all my friends who played with me in this adventure, and keep your eyes out for the next session of D&D, which will ideally come soon, because you might not believe it, but this one was like several months ago. And so we've been planning the next one, and then there's one after that, and then, well, I got plans, so stay tuned, and maybe you can be a part of them. Alright, I'm gonna head out for now. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye.